day, everyone. Once again, welcome to my channel. For today's topic, we are going to discuss volume of solid figures. In this lesson, we will study and learn about the volume of solid figures and solve routine and non-routine problems involving volumes of solids. If you are ready, then let us now begin. Learning Task 3. Answer the questions that follow. Put a check mark on the space provided. Number 1. The units for volume are always what? A squared or B cubed. So as we know, pag sinabing volume, palagi siyang in cube or cubic units. Okay? Number 2, volume is the amount of space an object takes up. A true, B false. Well, the answer here is true. Chona is selling Pringle chips to raise money for a field trip. The container has a diameter of 9 inches and a height of 32 inches. Lahat naman tayo nakakita na ng lalagyan ng Pringles, di ba? And it looks like a cylinder. That's why we'll be using this volume formula, pi r squared h. Okay? Ang given sa atin is diameter of 9 inches. And since we'll be using radius, hatiin natin yung diameter. Kaya magiging siyang 4.5 inches. And the given height is 32 inches. Sabi natin, we'll be using the formula pi r squared h. Kaya naman, magiging ng 3.14 times 4.5 times 4.5 times 32. Bakit? 3.14, ito yung ating pi. And then for r squared, since the radius is 4.5, then another 4.5, ito na ngayon yung r squared. And the given height is 32, so this will be our h. Let us continue. 3.14 copy, and then the product of 4.5 and 4.5 is 20.25. So kapag minultiply itong 4.5 by itself, ang sagot ay 20.25. And then copy times 32. Next, we have V equals 63.585 times 32. Well, yung 63.585 came from the product of these two, 3.14 and 20.25. Next, we have 2,034.72 cubic inches. Of course, came from the product of 63.585 and 32. So children, eto ngayon ang ating kasagutan dito sa problem number 3. Problem number 4. A 3-tier cake with the same height of 10 inches and radius of 12 inches, 8 inches, 5 inches respectively is to be delivered to a birthday party. How much space does this cake take up? Use 3.14 for pi. So nakakakita tayo sa handaan ng magkakapatong na cakes. Ito yung sinasabi nating 3-tier cake, kumbaga 3 layers. Ang sabi sa problem, same height, 10 inches, pero magkakaiba ng radius. So therefore, dahil kamukha rin siya ng cylinder, we'll be using the volume formula for a cylinder. Kaya naman, we'll be using pi r squared h pa rin. So, at first, tingnan natin yung first radius na 12 inches. 3.14, ito yung ating pi. And then, ang radius, sabi natin, ay yung 12. And then, another radius, 12. Kaya, r squared, okay? And then, h, nagkataon, is 10 inches. If we are going to continue solving this, yung 12 times 12, ito, 12 times 12, the answer is 144. At kapag i-multiply yung 3.14 and 144, okay, the product is 452.16. And then copy times 10. At kapag i-multiply nyo yung 452.16 times 10, the volume then is 4,521.6 cubic inches. Yan yung cake na naandito sa ilalim. Itong portion na to, for example. Okay? Next, we have another radius na kung saan ay 8 inches naman. Still, we'll be using the formula pi, then r, h. Para na sa ganun, pi r squared, h pa rin. Okay? At sabi nga natin, instead of 12 inches, we'll be using 8 inches. And 8 times 8 is 64. Okay? Na kapag i-multiply yung 3.14 and 64 will give us 200.96. And 200.96 times 10 will give us 2009.6 cubic inches. So another volume. Ito naman yung second layer natin doon. Okay? Next, we have another radius, 5 inches, pero same height still, di ba? So that's why it is now 3.14 being the pi. And then ang radius natin ay 5, then plus another, times another radius, okay? Kaya r squared ulit, then height still is 10. So 5 times 5 here, the answer is 25. And 3.14 times 25 will give us 78.5. And once multiplied by 10, the product is 785 cubic inches. At ito naman ang magiging volume nitong cake na nasa ibabaw. Now, dahil tatlo siya, adding all of this, okay, adding all the volumes na nakuha natin will give us what? 7,316.2 cubic inches. At ito, mga bata, ang sagot sa problem number 4. Problem number 5. A styrofoam model of a volcano is in the shape of a cone. The model has a circular base with a diameter of 48 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. Find the volume of foam in the model to the nearest tenth. Use 3.14 for pi or p. So we'll be using this volume formula pi r squared h over 3. Bakit? Kasi we are going to solve a volume for a cone. O kaya naman ito yung base times height divided by 3. Kasi nga from the start alam natin na yung base ay yung pi r squared. Diba? Okay. Now, if we are going to continue solving this, magiging na siyang 3.14. So yung 3.14, ito yung ating pi. And then 24, bakit naging 24? Kasi nga, ang sabi sa given, diameter of 48 centimeters. And half of 48 is 24. So yun ang ating radius. Okay? Then ito another radius. Times the height, obvious na 12 daw naman ang ibinigay na height. So 12 centimeters. Kaya pi r squared h all over 3. Okay? Let us continue solving. 3.14 copy, then saan ang galing ang 576? It's the product of 24 multiplied by 24, di ba? And then copy times 12. Now, if you look at your answer here, you can, of course, cancel 12 and 3 here. Ano, pwede nang i-cancel yung 12 and 3 by 3. That's why, pag na-cancel yon, anong mangyayari sa 12? Yung 12, magiging na siyang 4. At yung 3 dito, mawawala na. Ibig sabihin, there's no need for us to divide our answer by 3 mamaya. Ano? Kasi na-cancel na natin. So, what's gonna happen? E di, magkakaroon na tayo ng 1,808.64 na kung saan ito naman ay nagmula sa 3.14 times 5.76 and then copy times 4 na kung saan ang final answer is 7,234.56 cubic centimeter. At syempre pa mga bata, ito ang sagot dito sa problem number 5 na ito.